Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's pick-a-pile, we're going to be doing, I'm calling it a treat yourself, but it's more like, what do others have to say about you? I'll explain how it's a treat yourself and how it's still like, what do others say about you in a minute. But for those of you who want to skip ahead, pick a pile, go to the description box below and click a timestamp. Today I am still using Sour Patch Kids for the Halloween trick-or-treat edition. My husband is hiding his Starburst, and I'm mad because it was so, like, the packaging was nice and I've never seen those flavors, so I was like, perfect, but whatever. We have strawberry banana. This is Finding Nemo, even though when I think of Nemo, I think of orange and white, not orange and blue, but orange and blue it is. And then we have lemon blueberry over here. Go ahead, zone out, do what you gotta do, pause the video. I got a pipe if anybody else is smoking with me. I really just want a joint, but he hates joints, so. I hope you guys are smoking with me. Bless me, that'd be pretty fucking cool. I don't care. I would really enjoy it if I got your guys' feedback and you were like, yeah, we love smoking too. Just don't tell me what it is. I don't want to know if you're doing drugs. No, I don't want to know that information. Okay, pile one. You got, or strawberry banana, you guys got the 10 of chalices. And then you got soulmates in reverse. Whoa. You guys got a lot of cards. I think the other one, yeah, they just have one. You have, no one understands me upright. And then you have the home card in reverse. So pretty. It's like a little fae house. Okay, let me explain again the topic before I start so you guys get a better understanding. So, how it has to tie in with what others like have to say about you, like when they tell someone about you, whether it's they're introducing them, you to them or something like that, or when you're not there and they're just speaking on you. What do they have to say? What comes to mind? What are you known for, type of thing. But also treat yourself, because for some reason, you know, even though we've come so far with these generations, the newer generations, and you know, have really changed society a lot. I am going to be explaining this in all the piles because I didn't say it in the beginning, just in case the people who skipped ahead so they can understand the question. Self-love is seen as conceited, but seen as, because you could be conceited in a positive light, but you can also be conceited in a negative light. And they like to deem it with the negative. No, we need to get that back in track. I don't know why. I mean, obviously, to regain power over us, we need to hate ourselves and not know our worth. But we need to get us back on track with that. I had great news today. I got almost 50 subscribers within a month, and that's huge to me. I never thought I would even, like, I was hoping, but I was like, damn, I don't even know if I'm gonna get 20 subscribers in a month. Let's be honest. You know, and I have a job opportunity. Like, I just got a job today, didn't have to interview or nothing. It was very awesome. Like, the universe is right down the street, like, holy shit. And I was feeling great. I was feeling great about myself and about my future and everything. And I was like, fuck, I need to tie this in with my people, because they need to, not my people, y'all know what I mean, with my viewers, because you guys really need to focus and take compliments. You need not just like compliments, but you need to take the truth about yourself. So I'm like, okay, how will they listen? No one's gonna sit here and wants to hear what's great about you, unless it has to do, unfortunately, most of the times with somebody else being involved, hence what others have to say about you. I'm just going based off of the videos you guys pick on my channel. Like, no one picked the what's blocking you video. I was like, they know it's them. That's why they not picking it. But whatever. Y'all pick the, what do they think about me? But I get it. I'm the same fucking way, you know? So it's nothing to be ashamed about. But I just wanted a quick explanation, even though that took forever, whatever, on the question. So this is kind of like a treat yourself, like self-appraise, but then this is also like, hey, this is also what other people notice about you. What was this? Sorry. On the 10 of chalices. Okay, makes sense. Starting off with that ultimate fulfillment, emotional healing, your spirit being healed, you've made room for growth. You know, there's probably, excuse me, physical evidence of growth already around you, already happening. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm not throwing up, I'm burping. I have acid reflux or whatever, so whenever I burp, it really burns. That's why I kind of like make that noise. But, excuse me. People, what they have to tell about you, I know these are in reverse, but let me explain. It's not negative. You might think of it as negative before you came here, but hopefully you leave in a higher note, because people understand, first and foremost, you are somebody that gets what you want because you go after what you want, because you put in that work, you make the sacrifice, you do what you have to do. You're not somebody where shit's just handed to you. Because some people notice that. They'll see like, oh, you know, damn, shit just kind of comes to them. And it's more of a bitter way because envy and jealousy steps in or whatever, you know, because they see that they are literally like just kind of being thrown and handed these blessings, these gifts, these miracles, these opportunities, these healing, like. And sometimes people don't have to suffer, or, you know, it may be an overall thing where they don't really have to go through anything or give up anything. I don't think that really happens. I think it happens to certain groups and types of people in situations, but I feel like for the more majority part, you know, it's more like, oh, they'll notice something like, oh, well, that person didn't really have to suffer. I had to suffer. I'm bitter about it. I'm jealous. I'm upset. That's not fair. But they're just, you know, being one track minded. They're just seeing that. They're seeing, oh, well, they don't suffer. They're not seeing, oh, well, that, you know, that doesn't give away to the fact, you know, that they stress out, they have depression, they're dealing with past trauma. They may not be suffering like financially or suffering in love or in constant pain all the time where you could feel it in their spirit, you can see it in them physically, etc. You know, I don't know, people just kind of pick and choose, but with you, you really do work for that. Sorry, I just needed some of you, because again, for some reason, I feel like it's in some of our defense mechanisms. When we hear something good about ourselves, we don't want to believe it. We back away and like kind of, and I'm like, no, listen, this is a pretty like big deal. This is pretty great that people notice this in you, because again, majority of the times people are like this. Sometimes, you know, they could be like that, but in you, what people have to say about you, what they first notice is, wow, not even you're a hard worker, not even you're dedicated. Like, there's so much. Holy shit, this is general. But, you know, they're like, man, I aspire to be like you, to have your mindset, to have your passion, to have your hunger, your stomach, you know, your heart. Like, there's so, and I mean that literally and metaphorically, okay? Like, it is that big of a deal. They see that you don't make room for toxic and karmic people. You don't tolerate that shit anymore. You may have in the past, but nobody can sit here and hold that against you anymore. You have cleared and made way for, you know, your new self, who you are and who are you becoming. The past you literally does not matter anymore. I mean, obviously, whatever, it still affects you to some extent, but it's not going to be held against you. No one could sit here and try to spit on your name because you're like, first of all, you don't even know me, because if you knew me, blah, 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 and you got the facts to back it, like, for real. Like, you have too much power, but you're not being unbalanced in it. So, girl, I'd rather you have too much power. I mean, I won't assume, I just say girl, I don't mean it to just females, but, you know, like, yeah, you're not abusing it, because some people will sit here and they'll abuse at the fact that, you know, they have a lot of people in their lives, and they'll be like, well, fuck it, even though I know this person's toxic or doesn't serve me or I don't need them, I'm gonna sit here and use them. I'm gonna sit here and abuse them and manipulate them. People will really do that shit. And you have your reasons. I'm not judging until you tell me those reasons, and I might have to judge. That's why I'm like, don't tell me shit, guys. I don't want to know what you're smoking. I don't want to know what you're drinking. I already know too much. But yeah, you guys are just, you're pretty fair. You're not gonna sit here and treat people like shit. No one understands me, you know. Again, you're very fair. You're not gonna treat people like shit. Some people will sit here and have that type of mindset or energy where they're like, nobody understands me, and they'll feel it in different ways, different emotions, you know, and they'll really let it kind of control them, whether physically or control them mentally, or kind of, they just let it take over. And sometimes they do project that onto people who are undeserving of being projected, you know, on. Or sometimes they just project it in general and they just don't like how it makes them feel, how it makes them act, etc. Something that people notice about you is, you know, they're hardworking, they get what they get because they're deserving. They see what's the truth in every situation they're in, and they act accordingly, at least now. Because some of you guys, again, keep reverting back. They're like, well, not in the past, I wasn't. Stop holding yourself to the past then. Fuck. The past is not you. I don't know how to explain that any more further, you guys. Stop. We have to shed this. We have to love ourselves and care about ourselves and give ourselves the respect that we deserve and the praise that we deserve. I don't care. If you kicked a baby, okay, don't tell me, but there was probably a reason, or it was meant to happen, you know, just chill. But you're not going to sit here and whine. You're not going to sit here and blame the world. You may have moments where you're like, fuck this, or why the fuck would you put me through this, or why did I have to go through this? You definitely experience it. You're still, you know, like the card, like the picture of the eyes rolling. You know, I may not could tell if they're agitated or sad or it's a playful roll, but I know, I get the gist. The general message is like that eye roll energy, like, oh, exactly. But, and then the home card in reverse. Sorry guys, this is really fucking long. Holy shit, I am so sorry. I don't know if you guys like long videos. I try to make them short, under 5 minutes for each pile, but I don't know. They've been getting longer and longer. But for the home card in reverse, yeah, man, again, you know it's not going to serve you, so why would you keep it? Why would you sit here and chance it? You understand keeping toxic people in your life, even if you know, think you can profit off of them in some way or use them or karma or whatever, you know the end result is going to be affected. You know this home card energy, that desire, that wish to just be safe, be happy, be wherever that home card is for you, success, money, love, whatever. It's going to be different for everyone. Again, this is a general reading, but you're not going to sit here and allow room. Why would you chance that? Why would you chance over something so small, so petty, so unserving? Really is temporary, waste of time, waste of your energy, waste of your spirit. You're literally going to be lowering your energy, you know, and opening up your ultimate desire, your ultimate goal in life. Again, it's going to be different for everybody, just that home card energy in general. You're risking it. That doesn't make sense, and you understand that. People see that. I don't think people really view you, and people have too much respect for you. What people have to say are very high approval, appraisals, whatever the word is. Yeah, I think it's appraisals. They really respect you off the bat. They don't really have anything to say. I think if anything, they get defensive. Even when they're in a heated energy with you and they go and confide or vent or whatever in someone else, and the other person, whether they feel it's valid or they're just being biased or petty or messy or whatever, they kind of start talking shit or saying something about you that kind of just, it's like, wait, why are you speaking? You know, hey, don't say that. Let's not forget that this person, you know, this isn't someone who's messy. She's not, or he's not petty, blah, blah. Like, it's like they just kind of snap into a defensive mode. And it's just, it's fair. It's not like they're being defensive be out of emotion or guilt or loyalty. No, they're being defensive because it's, again, respect. Like, man, pile one, I'm sorry, that took forever. Holy shit, that was almost 15 minutes for one pile. Yikes, you guys are gonna hate me, huh? I'm gonna drink more water. Let me just write down the okie dokie. Remove strawberry banana. Okay, Finding Nemo. What a terrible thing. You guys have the Six of Pentacles and the Twin Flame 1111 card in reverse. This is not the Twin Flame card, is, sorry. I should have said those separate. This card's so pretty. Let me drink some water, please. I don't know if you could tell, that last one took like 15 minutes. Fuck, let me take a smoke break too. Hold on, guys. Need to recharge. Do you guys like longer videos? For this pile, can you go to the comments after if you made it through the whole pile reading and tell me if you prefer it to be long or if you felt like, okay, yeah, shorter. I try to make these in 5 minutes, like each pile, but I don't know. They're going really long today. Okay, pile 2. So, you know, just so you know the question a bit more, this is how, like, what others tell about you to other people. Like, when they first think of you, what first comes to mind, you know, what you're kind of known for in their mind, what they have to say. But I want this to also be like a treat yourself, like a self-appraisal type of moment for you guys. I got great news today and I felt amazing, and it really kept me inspired and like kind of woke me up for the day. And then I thought about my viewers and the channel and what I was going to be doing today, and I was like, fuck, I really need them to step back into self-love, self-appraisal, self-recognition, because a lot of times when I do readings and I'm praising you guys, especially through their view, and I'm not even trying to hype you up, but I get like my energy, I start like bouncing, like, because I get really lit, I feel really hyped because the compliments are justified and they're genuine. But your guys' energy, for some reason, you guys start to retract, and it's like not even self-doubting, but you move into that, oh, this is weird, I don't want to hear that about myself, please, energy. And I'm like, why don't you guys want to hear the truth about yourself? And then when I like further explain it and kind of like soften it and let you guys know, like, hey, this is a kind of a big deal, you know, most people are like this, but you guys are like this, that's when you guys starting to like move away from that, like you're in a shell energy, and you start to come out more. So sorry this is a long explanation. I just wanted you guys to really understand that this is gonna be like how others are viewing you, what they have to say about you to other people, but this is gonna be compliments probably. Sorry, I just need you guys to love yourselves today, please. I just want you guys to feel good. Sorry. Going into the Six of Chalice, yeah. Oh no, Six of Pentacles. Oh. Maybe I should get a little foot pedestal like that. But for you guys, Finding Nemo, what others have to say about you kind of does stem about, Twin Flame card. You can kind of guess love. You know, people don't really have anything negative to say about you. I think it's more the people that you really cherish and adore and give a fuck about. People see, excuse me. Ugh. That was not throw up, that's a burp. I have acid reflux, so it hurts coming up when I burp. So that's why I make that noise. It's pain. But, you know, with the Six of Pentacles, that stone, that physical energy, automatically they can recognize hard work, they can recognize dedication, loyalty, awareness. You know, you are somebody who does not bullshit, you do not half-ass nothing. I think you found yourself in a lot of one-sided situation, connection, moments, like I keep going one-sided for real. You've been in situations where you're on that one-sided end, like you just give a fuck too much almost. But it's not unbalancing. They don't think it's unbalancing. I don't see it as unbalancing. When I say too much, I mean like how are you still here and you're still in this? I would have been unbalanced and stayed like, no, fuck the world. You know, once I realized, even when you realize like, oh yeah, people do take advantage of me, or they have taken advantage of me in the past because of this. Like even when you can identify when somebody is taking advantage of you because of your passion, because of how secure you are and how dedicated you are and shit like that, you still don't let it like affect you. I mean, it's gonna hurt, no shit. But I'm saying you don't project how you're hurting onto the world or others. You really deal with it. And that's amazing. I need you guys to understand you are highly spoken about. When people talk about you, they paint a picture. Like, people can't wait to meet you. Even if it's like, oh, well, I just, you know, met this person and we've been talking for like a week and this person seems to really, you know, not romantic. Not romantic. I was like, should I do romantic too? No. So this is like a friend, you know, you've been talking to, you just met on Bumble or something, you know, and you guys been talking for a week. You even like FaceTimed or talked on the phone once and they want to meet up, so you guys arranged to meet up. And you're getting a little nervous because you're like, fuck, this person seems like they really want to hang out and they think I'm cool, but you know, ... question mark? No. ... Man, don't even worry. Like, that week was enough. That week was more than enough. That week, like, that person in the scenario, you know, they really, really connected with you. They saw. It's like, even people you just meet, first impressions, they're like, damn, this person's really like, you're a very passionate, you're a very secure person. You know, I don't think they can tell right off the bat, you know, the clarifier over here, twin flame card universe. I don't think they can tell that it's been a little rough. I think they're more focused, you know, this outshines this. For people who stay to really get to know you, I think this becomes exposed when they're like, oh shit, you've been taken advantage of, haven't you, because of this? And they want to protect it. I don't think people really have anything negative to say about you in this sense. I feel like if somebody did say something negative, it was a projection onto themselves. Like, they knew they were talking out of your name and that what they were saying was not true. They just wanted to hurt because they were hurting, or some case scenario like that. And because, I don't know, even with the Six of Pentacles coming out on its own, I'm like, damn, this person's pretty cool. This person probably did their projects that you had to take home, or even your tests that you had to take home. They actually did it as soon as they got home, didn't they? Damn, that's a dedication. Sorry, that was a weird example. I mean, honestly, like, you guys, nobody has to really tell you shit. You just do it because you feel like it's the right or correct thing to do. Like, that's what I'm talking about when I say passion. I know when I said passion, that's why in the beginning I tried to tie it with, I said, like, stone energy. Because I know when I said passion, a lot of you guys were like, passion, love. But you guys were more thinking of, like, passion, like, fire, or... yeah, more like flame energy, more like that bow energy, wand energy, not really stone or pentacle energy. But that's what I meant when I said passion. Like, that's passion. But that's more in the stone element. But yeah, I don't think they really have anything negative to say. I'm digging for some, because I know some of you guys came here and you wanted to hear that. I'm trying to dig for that type of nasty tea, but I can't find anything negative. I'm sorry. My ancestors have stopped tuning in with me. My spirits are just kind of doing what they're doing, so I don't think they have anything negative. I'm sorry. When they start lollygagging, that's like when I'm like, okay, stop talking now. Like, I have to tell myself to stop talking. But yeah, you guys are pretty impressive. Like I said, even people who don't really know you and you just met, you leave such an impression and such a mark on them where they're like, damn. Like, they remember you. I don't care. If they don't, they're just being petty. Guaranteed. Okay, my last pile. Blueberry lemon. You guys got the Temperance card? I do like this dress. I thought she was pregnant. She's not. It's just the dress ruffles. I hope you guys could see that. And I hope I wasn't shaking. You guys got the Sage card. This is one of my favorite pictures in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna take some water because, as you can see, these videos are pretty fucking long. So I don't know why it's long today. I try to keep it in 5 minutes for each pile, but gossip. I just take one hit for you guys. I hope you guys take a hit too. Okay, pile blueberry lemon. Should I say blue lemon? Ooh, no, that sounds like a disease for like the genitals. Okay. So just to reiterate, the question is, what do others tell about you? Like their first impression maybe they want to make about you to somebody before you meet them, or maybe in general, like if not even if you know somebody that long, like if you want to know like what's something people perceive about me, what's something people notice about me right away, you know. But this is also being tied into treat yourself, that self-love, self-care, self-appreciation energy. I need you guys to get back onto the self-love and self-care train. So I was like, how am I going to do that? Because based off of the videos you guys watch on my channel, you guys like to hear about what others have to say and think about you. Who doesn't? I don't know why that's always being tied with a negative, oh, you're conceited energy. Conceited energy can be very empowering and positive and healthy. It's just like magic or a tarot reading or spirit boards. It just depends on the person using it. So that's not conceited to love hearing appraises from other people, validation from other people sometimes. So I wanted to make sure, you know, I could get your guys' attention. Is this a trick? Kind of, but it's also a treat. So welcome to my channel. Okay, finally, pile 3. Sorry, that was just really important for me to say, I feel. But pile 3, what others notice about you right away, what they have to say is you are very fair, you are very just, and you are somebody who is not to be played with. When I say not, do you see that sage card in reverse? Ouchie, who's gonna grab the sage by that bundle? Am I right? You think, oh, well, it's just in reverse, just flip it over and grab it by the bottom, or just don't grab it by the part that's lit. Some people don't know that much. Hence, you are that person that knows. Again, like I'm trying to paint a picture because you guys like to downplay yourselves a lot. In my readings, whenever I have something great to say about yourselves, you guys kind of retract away. No, retract back. Most people do not have common sense, or at least the type of common sense you have. Most people do not have the type of drive you have. Most people do not have the type of spirit and power that you have, okay? I could keep going on, honestly. I really can. Temperance card. I could really go on. The point is, you know how to make situations work for you. You know how to make low energies really recharge and repower you and inspire you. You know how to make the best of everything. Fuck whatever's in your power. I want to say everything's within your power, but you understand. Oh, man, like it's so complex. It's like everything's in your power, but at the same time you understand that everything is not in your power. It is just within your grasp, and that's could be a mental grasp, that could be spiritual. People automatically assume physical for everything. I'm like, damn, that must suck. I'm so glad I'm not at that stage anymore, where my mind's at least expanded a little bit to where I understand that shit doesn't always have to just be physical, superficial, material. And I know for most of you guys, you're the same. Not the ones who think that like that. Like, we're like, okay, we have a little bit more knowledge or awareness, which is great, but at your own level and pace, of course. But honestly, like, you guys, damn, people have the utmost respect for you. They have nothing but good words. If anybody, like, I feel like people just really don't try it. Like, they don't even try to spit on you. They don't try to sit here and make rumors about you. You're probably someone who's never been in a rumor. I don't, like, people just really don't see the point in it. They don't see the need in it. They really do feel intimidated. I'm not gonna lie, there's intimidated energy with the Temperance card, and definitely in the Sage and the Ash, especially how it's pointed down now. I'm like, damn, that is kind of intimidation, huh? Or intimidating. Hold on. I kind of do want to light my Sage, but I don't know if you guys can see the Sage, but yeah, pile, blue lemon, blueberry lemon. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty stumped. I'm pretty loud right now. Nobody really has anything to say about you unless it's like praising you. I feel like the only thing people have to say are compliments, and it's not just like a compliment like, "Oh, she's pretty." It's like, "Oh, well, you know." They have to go through the whole journey. Like for people who know you, people who are adamant about getting to know you, I feel like you probably have agitation triggers, you get anxiety. Like I feel like your relationship with people, like in general, is rocky and is not in the best light you want it to be right now. You probably aren't that comfortable being around people or getting attention or etc. And that's fine. You have your reasons. It's justified. Um, but for the ones who do get to know you, they can't wait to talk about you. Like me, I feel like I just keep wanting to talk about you guys. I should have just stopped talking like maybe 3 minutes ago. But honestly, like they just can't help but say positive things and really, like, I feel like their goal is to get the person that they're talking about to feel some type of way about you. I don't know if they're trying to be petty and like a petty messy energy overcomes or gets sprouted from it instead of envy or something, or maybe like they want the other person to really respect you, or like they do want some, like there's a purpose to this. I don't think that these people who speak about you, just speak about you or just respond. They're like, "Oh, well, since you were brought up, allow me." It's like a fan. Like for, I'm a huge Mariah Carey fan. I am a lamb. I'm not a mega fan, like crazy. But it's like, oh, Mariah? Did I hear Mariah? Did I hear the bells jingling? Or I don't know, something that like kind of triggers like. And I should have just used Harry Potter. Why did I use Mariah? Sorry, I can't wait to talk about her. It's like, yeah, hearing somebody like make a reference to something, you're like, oh, my time to shine. That's how people really like view you and treat you, and like, I don't know, that's pretty cool. You are kind of like being worshipped, not gonna lie. I cannot wait. I hope I get to this stage. I'm like, I can't wait till I get here, if I ever get there. But you guys really got it going. What's your secret? No. Okay, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Please comment and let me know if you guys prefer longer videos or shorter videos, because I really want to know. I'll try to figure out how to do a poll.